politics makes such critical decisions for all of us, and you know, how we allocate resources, where, you know, certain resources go, but also where we emphasize certain priorities in the city. So it's important for people to be involved, if anything, for awareness.
Exactly. Thank you.
And if you look at what's going on right now, America elected Trump. America did that. And so we need to make sure that we're always very engaged and alert to make sure that we're representing and electing people that support our values. Because if we don't, we might get another Trump.
My name is Brian Vogt. I'm CEO of These Gardens. This is an amazing institution that goes all the way back to the 1940s. And we are constantly looking for ways to be relevant and to serve communities throughout the region. And we connected with Papa Jaw a number of years ago, and our partnership has just grown and grown and grown, and now it's one of the most vital parts of the energy of this institution.
It's very important. I think that what we have to do is we have to get everybody involved in the community in terms of working on our boards and commissions, getting them to more diversified, our city council, and also just making sure that people become involved civically and know what's going on politically in the city, because whatever we do, we're impacting the community.
Exactly.
So we need we need all of the input from everybody who is in this community, and I always say everybody needs to have a voice.
As part of this organization is really focusing on how do we not only just connect with people, but also like continually impact people for the good, whether it's education, whether it's working in communities as far as with youth empowerment and women empowerment. No matter what, it's about community building, and that's what keeps me involved. That's what I think keeps everybody involved.
And I think this country is strong because of the immigration that we have had in the past and the new immigrants that are coming in. And we need to be able to bring in people who are here to live the American dream, the so-called American dream, and we can all do it, and we all contribute in our own way. So by trying to cut out the immigration system and trying to cut out the immigrants, we're just weakening the country, because we all bring strengths to this.
One child, one teacher, one book. One pen can change the world. The words I just said were written by a young Pakistan girl who is not afraid to speak her truth. Many of you know the story of Malala, and although my story might not be the same as hers, we do share one thing in common: our strong desire in advocating for education.
You know what? Hard work and perseverance pays. They pay off. I want to tell you, I want to thank you, Doug, for going to Liberia when people were running away, and for sending those equipments for Liberians. Thank you. My story is not unique. If there are Liberians in this audience, they know. They went through what I went through. The only difference here is I ended up in Helena, Montana. No, on a more serious note, I decided to use the talents. And if you are from the continent of Africa, you have a talent.
Every single presenter did an amazing job. Doug, thank you so much for the support and being here. Brian, thank you for giving us the key to the Denver Botanic Garden, and we look forward to a long-lasting relationship. So thank you so much. The ALG community is extremely large. Like Mayor Cohen said, allow yourself to be uncomfortable. We welcome every single community. We welcome every single human being, because that's the community. Don't let the name fool you. It's not just for African. It's for human being. Now, the mayor talked a lot about politics. Growing up in Africa, we used to watch some of those great leaders we have, like Houphouët-Boigny or Léopold Sédar Senghor or Mobutu Sese Seko. Here are these people, they were leaders. And when you ask them, what is politics? And they will tell you in French, with a very eloquent tone, politique, c'est gérer les affaires de la cité. And in English, is to handle the business of the city. 20 years later, in the United States, I realize now that politics is to handle your business life. Because everything that you look for is in politics. Everything that impacts you is in the ballot. Immigration is in the ballot. Education is in the ballot. Affordable housing is in the ballot. What does it tell me? It tells me now we're not even talking about politics itself. We're talking about political involvement. My brothers and sisters, let's make sure we are politically involved.